Hello, hello everyone. Test. It's working. Nice. Okay. Back in LMU, I didn't drive on it for a few days, or at least do any racing, but I got the TSC race coming up tonight. So I wanted to do at least a little bit of practice. See if I can find something of a setup and something of a flow on this track, because so far I have been very much terrible. So just quickly dial in the car. I already know that this is gonna be terrible. For now it should be fine. Let's just do a test lap. See how the car is doing. Why is the game crashing? I think it's loading skins and stuff. I hate this. Yay! There we go. Okay, before the event starts, I have to not forget to actually lower my settings a little bit, because I'm on single player recording settings, and for racing that is, you know, my PC just dies. Okay, cold tires. Turn on the mirrors. There we go. Okay, up to speed. At least a little bit of temperature in the tires now. Hello, Mr. Juan. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. No game sounds. Oh, thank you for letting me know. You are absolutely right. There we go. Should be good now. I really have to lower some settings. The game is so choppy. But for some practice laps it will be fine. Still got 15 minutes left. Hello, Mr. Arno. Good to see you too. This track felt very, very different in an LMP2 car and a hypercar, I'll tell you that. I think I did it in the Alpine hypercar. Then I did it in LMP2 for the TSC community races. But it feels like a completely different track. Oh well. Let's see if we can do a decent lap and where it puts us. Yeah, I can brake way later there. Okay, tire is not up to temperature. I think when they are warm, I can do it at that speed. Wouldn't be a problem. This is all not too bad. Nice corner speed. Stay wide here. Too early on the apex. So what do you guys think of the new pedal cam? I think it's pretty cool if you can actually like see the input someone is doing, because you can always see the steering wheel on the PFV, but almost never the actual braking and throttle inputs and stuff. But they are quite interesting to look at generally. No, I had assumed that. I had assumed that, Juan. I mean, that mouse cam was very hard to beat, so. As long as it is okay, I am happy. Well, a little bit wide. The lap will not count, I think. Be courteous, game. No, it's not. It's also weird with this game. If it's like multi-class, I suddenly have to lower my settings by quite a bit. But if it's like just GT3 or just LMP2 or whatever, like then it's fine to run at these settings. But now with some hypercars on the track, suddenly my computer starts crying a little bit. You want to pass me on the outside? Okay, fine. Oh, jeez, I have to brake so late there. Kinda surprises me. Also here I can trail much longer into the corner, so I can brake a bit later. Is that guy behind me a controller driver or something? Looking very weird what he's doing. Maybe it's also just a bit laggy. I keep forgetting how much speed I can carry here. It's just unbelievable. That entire section is just basically like Laguna Seca, but I just keep forgetting. I keep fearing I have some Stavelo type corner coming up. Wide again. This is good information. Let's actually enable the HUD so we can see some things. Oh, I have to click in game. I have to be so patient there. It's like Blanchimont, but even wider. I'm in Brussels. The right hander, the long one, the twisty one. Late apex here. Okay. That does seem much nicer. Wheel brake here. Oh, too late. Okay. I think this is a third gear corner and this one then is also a third gear corner. And this one also third gear? Yes. Seemingly. Thank you, Mr. Moura. And for this one also third gear, yeah. Have to be extremely patient. I don't know, it's weird. This entire track just makes sense to me and it's not that difficult if I can stop going off track at least. But that last sector is, I don't know, it's a mystery to me. Let's just follow this faker guy. See if it's any good. Yeah, too much leaning on the tire there. All the track is second gear, third gear corners. You might actually be right there, Juan. There are a few... Oh. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Okay. Let's go actually change some settings. Because this is kind of undrivable. I wish we could just actually adjust the graphics settings here. This is like so annoying every time.
Log building finished.
Go out of the game and then we go to here. Yeah, ultra, that's not a good idea. Something like this. Where's the shadows? Off. This should be fine. Should at least run a little bit better. Oh no. Wait, let's see if anyone... I hope some other big people join. Because I'm pretty sure I won't be first. So I will lose my driver rating again. Okay though. Kind of weird. Unless you actually try hard in the championship races, I think it's just like actually impossible to consistently stay in Silver 2. Because in the bronze lobbies, etc., just so much can happen. Most of the daily races, people are just way less consistent. Also less clean. I think so. Something like that. I'm not clean for sure. Well, I mean, it is still a difficult game. I don't blame you at all, but I don't know, with the way the game is designed, you know, like if you just play as a casual, like the higher ranks are just unachievable. And of course that kind of makes sense, you know, like that is true in all of these type of competitive games generally. But here, even if you do consistently well, it's still extremely difficult to actually reach S2 and stay there. Hello, back to back. Thank you for joining us. Let's do some laps. I suspected you were a dirty boy, Juan. Doesn't surprise me one bit. Okay, let's put the hood on so we can actually see something. Get some heat into these bastards. Rim, rim, rim. Come on, tires, you can do it. Yes, there we go. Just gonna let them suffer for a little bit. Whee! I really wonder what the pace will be like for the GT3 cars. Like, I have absolutely zero clue on this track. So let's just find out. I just hope I'm not like 5 seconds over something. That was pretty clean, even for cold tires. Eh. Also, is it just me or are there like so many floodlights around the track that it's kind of trippy? When you actually start paying attention to the surroundings, it's like it just feels so strange. Okay, no off track here. Let's keep it on the track and then actually do a lap. Wow, I did it. Okay, let's go. One tidy lap. I can break even later. Where's that guy going? I think I was a little bit lost. Okay, not bad so far, but pretty clean. Don't mess it up here now. Also pretty okay. I keep feeling that I got this part of the track figured out pretty nicely, like not bad at all. And then from here on out, just gonna take everything in third gear, tuck it in, on the throttle, back to third, throttle, back to third again. And again back to third. You were right, Juan. You were 100% right. Driver coach Juan. We did a lap, boys. Let's go. Let's see.
Lap 2:00.52.
Well, I'm fastest. But how good are these drivers around me? That is of course the question. You can even take the last corner third. Okay, let's try that. Oh. I can be even more aggressive on the throttle there because it's so banked. Pretty sure. Yeah, let's try it again. Down to third. On the throttle. Oh, can you like not park in the middle of a freaking track? Come on, man. Back to third. Aye. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, it's definitely possible, but I kind of want to do it in... It's probably faster too in third. But for now, as long as I keep going wide every time, As long as I don't really have the flow of this track yet, I'll keep doing it a second. You're absolutely right. Hey, it's Mr. JPS. First time in the stream. Good to see you.
Log building finished.
Obviously, I'm an idiot, so I discarded my setup again. Oh well. Let's see. Did anyone join? Who's higher rank? No. Oh yes, 2 guys. Okay, let's go. Nice. That's pretty nice. And the J Faker guy was also pretty quick because he's somewhere around me. Okay, nice. We should have a nice race here. I was a little bit worried when I signed up, but it's looking good. Hope you're doing good, JPS. Hope life is treating you well. Thanks for tuning in, Juan. See you. Have a good meeting. Have a nice day. Let's see how many laps for quali. We have 7 minutes. It's about 140, so we do 5 laps. 1, 7, 11. Yeah, I'm doing fantastic, man. Just kind of enjoying starting streaming. I'm still really noob at all of this. Still really new, but it's all good. I'm having a lot of fun, so it doesn't really matter. I hope my setup will somewhat in the window with this. Should all be okay. Thanks, man. I also got some telemetry on the screen. So because I'm like a driver coach type of guy who is trying to educate people on driving, I also want people to actually like see on screen what I'm doing. But thank you.
Log building finished.
Appreciate that. Yeah, and it's like way easier to explain to somebody what trail braking is or on throttle rotation or those kind of things when you can actually like show them on screen, you know. They can both see what I'm doing with my feet, and then they can also see the data on screen. And then hopefully all of the content that I'm recording for the future, I will have all of this data overlaid on screen, so I can use all of it to edit and stuff later on for the course videos, etc. So I think it's a nice little improvement. Let's not get a drive to. I've been there. I've done that. Get some heat in the tires. Come on, tire, you can do it. I think this track is like very left front limited. Probably if you have to do anything longer than 30 minutes, you will have to do start really paying attention to it. And all of the left-handers are like so long too. Turning for a while. No, I don't have Stream Deck yet. I still have like a very basic setup with like just 2 webcams, OBS. Yeah, that's it basically. I did get this new snazzy microphone, so I don't have to get a very big microphone in front of my mouth all of the time. Because it really bothers me when driving. But it's all like stuff that will come in the near future. I'm not too fussed about it. Ah, thanks man. Yeah, I try to at least put a bit of effort into it so it sounds nice. So you can just leave the stream open in your background. Do some work, etc. I'm a bit of an audio head myself, so... The first stream was really bad with the audio, but after then I quickly made some improvements. Yeah, a little bit wide. Ah, that's a good shout, JP. I might have to look into it. But you mean like with hotkeys and stuff to like actually edit and record stuff, or like to place markers or to switch things? Ah, come on. I have to stop overslowing the car everywhere. Okay, that was okay. Staying third. Staying third. Acceptable. Back to third. Could be a lot worse. Hi Matt, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Lap 2:00.6.
Oh nice, that's awesome man, JP. I will definitely have to look into that. You don't have to shush at all man. I'm more than happy to chat. Okay, I'm 2 seconds off the pace. That doesn't really surprise me at all, to be honest. Let's see if we can improve on it a little bit though. Oh, that was clean. This is not clean. Whoops. Late apex. Okay. Hard throttle. No, washing white. Are my tires cooking? No, they're fine. It's good to know at least that there's like a ton more time to find. Okay, don't invalidate my lap, please. I can go so much faster there. I'm even annoyed with myself. Okay, that's acceptable. Hello Hilton, thank you for joining me. Hope all is well with you too. Okay, we found 8.5 tenths. That's not too bad.
Time 1:59.
Let's find a little bit more. I can brake even later there, like even way later. Maybe like even like 10 or 20 meters. There I have to be a little bit earlier. Yeah, same Hilton. I've also been trying to figure it out. For some reason I'm like pretty good at this sector, which I'm like completely messing up now. But the last sector is like a giant mystery to me. Juan did come in with some tips for me that actually helped, just like staying in third everywhere, but yeah, the Ford is incredible under the braking. Especially like in open setup, if you can make the suspension on the front soft, where it pitches forward a lot, like the braking is absolutely absurd. Especially at Eau Rouge, I mean the bus stop at Spa. You can brake even just a little bit before like the Michelin board. It's like nuts. Nice, that was decent. Okay, and even with a ton of mistakes, we're still gaining time. That is always a good sign. Keep it on the track. Nice. Okay. That could be a lot worse. 10th position.
Time 1:59.35.
9th position, okay, fine. 2.5 seconds off the pace still. Oops. At least we're under the 2 minutes though. That's good to see. I can close the rear ducting even more. That is also like so strange on this car. I'll show. Here. The rear ducts are almost closed, but the rear tires are very cool, even though I'm generally way aggressive on my throttle. But the fronts you generally have to run like almost closed to almost fully open to not actually. Oh yeah. If the Ford is something that actually suits your driving style, if you are like good on turning the car with your feet, with the throttle, I think the Mustang is a really good car. I think also it's one of the few cars that is like pretty much viable everywhere, other than the BMW. Like you don't even have to think much about it, you just use it and it will generally be okay. It's okay at Spa, okay at Monza, it does well at Sebring, etc. Those type of tracks. Yeah, exactly, JP. It's like driving a mid-engine car, but yeah. It just feels really nice. Somehow it reminds me of what the 296 used to feel like on ACC. Yeah, it eats curbs too, absolutely. That is very different than with the 296. But it's good to see, at least at this track, that not every... Oh no, I didn't change my fuel. Okay, I'll go start from the pit. God damn it. Wait, the pit exit. Whoops. The absolute classic. Ah, well. This happened so many times to Jack that it can happen once or twice to me. I will take it on the chin. But I do have to keep reminding myself. Yeah, new streaming things. Exactly. 100%. 100%. Well. Ah, they are coming. You can even still take a sip of the drink. Cheers. Yeah, green flag. Go, go, guys. Also P3's in this race. Okay, gonna be dangerous. Can I go? Yeah, go. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, with racing, you know, there's already like quite a lot, well, a lot of stuff you have to think about, have to worry about, keep in mind, not forget. Now, when you start piling stuff, hey, can you like not rejoin like that, Mr. Comrade? Well, luckily we did catch back up with the field in like 5 corners, so should still have a fun race. Stop braking there. Yeah, for sure. I think it will take me about 50 streams or something, and then everything will start to be kind of natural. No, don't lose it under the braking because I'm pushing. Thank you. Oh, what's up with the rejoins, guys? Can we like not do that? Okay, Mr. Ferrari. If you want to pass me, that's fine. I will go behind you and follow your lead. Thanks, Jace. Will do.
Lap 2, 20.36.
I think this guy will try to dive me, but I will just leave the door open. There we go. Brake extra late, so the door is nice and open for this guy. Let me slot back in behind you. Yep. Don't run into him. That would be a stupid idea. Because I think this guy qualified in front of me, so he must be at least decent pace. Since I'm feeling so extremely lost on this track, just gonna follow him. Okay, he's using a very nice wide entry there. I can keep up with him, no problems at all. Why are you braking so hard there? He's driving very, very aggressively, like using all of the track and stuff, but still he's going slow. It takes a special kind of skill. Okay, and here he's like a rocket again. Yeah, of course, he's in a Ferrari. God damn. I'm just taking it on the chin. Fine. I think I have to go down a little bit on TC. Should be okay. Okay, so the Ferrari is extremely friggin' rapid in the last sector, but here I catch up with him again. Which is really strange. Oh, thank you for leaving the door open. Oh, Don't. Thank you. Oh, so much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Woo. Oh, baby. Okay, don't run into me, Mr. Ferrari. You know I'm compromised because of that. Understeer track is gonna be enjoyable. Dummying the BMWs and watching them go off track. Oh, maybe we got a run here. Oh! I'm kind of glad I left a bit of a gap there. Okay, that was nice. That was also nice. Let's see how the tires are doing. Okay, my left is cooking. That was to be expected. Everyone's left will be cooking.
Lap 2:00.54.
So far, pretty decent recoveries considering I started from the pits. Come on, brake later there, Ferrari. We have to go deep apex, man. 3, 2, 1. Ciao, ragazzi. You can turn into me, that's fine. You can rub a little bit, it's also fine. But I am entitled to space. Thank you. Hey! I didn't even brake early there. That was just normal braking. It was pretty late, to be honest. But I have driven in AC lobbies aplenty. They really have to try harder to take me out. Come on, you stupid car, rotate. Oh, this is the Jay Faker guy, the Whoa! I'm suddenly like really scared of this Ferrari. What is he doing? I have to keep checking my mirrors to make sure he's not driving into me. Okay. Starting to figure it out. Phew. Okay, I should definitely go down to second there.
Lap 2:00.44.
I really kind of want to lose this Ferrari behind me. Don't want him to be close. Okay, now we are finding the limits of the braking. That's good. A little bit overcooked there. Whoa! It's a ghost Lexus. Oh, there he is again. Whoa! Oh no! Well, this is an interesting race if I've ever seen one. I will leave some space. Too much space. Can I recover? Yep. Nice. Why do I keep just stopping the car there? Like, just stay in second, coast through it, back on the throttle. Not that difficult. I'm also like not sure, are these like corners where you want to cut the inside or just want to go around it and then... Hey, it's Mr. Palmer! Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for tuning in.
Lap 2, 0, 0.
I did the Jack Palmer special in tribute of you. I started from the pit lane. But not because I forgot to actually start the race, but because I didn't put enough fuel in the car. And I spotted it way too late. Yeah, doing all good, man. Still a little bit sore in my shoulders, but I did some stretches and stuff, so I should be fine to do some races. They are braking so late here. Okay, finding some pace now. This is not too bad. He says as he goes deep. Now, all of the heavy cars seem to be struggling on the fronts. Nice, that was so much better. Yeah, I know, Jack. I know. It wasn't my intention at all. I even had like a decent qualifying position in 9th. Of course, I messed it all up. This is why we can't have nice things, Jack. Because we mess it up. Can I like stop driving off track all of the time? Oh, barely. Barely. I hate that the last corner is so critical, but if you get an off track, your next lap is invalidated too. That sucks so much for practice. I think I have to go lower on the BB. Because the car is so understeery. Holy moly, Jack. That was also the lobby with Jerne, simul cheats and stuff in it, right? That must have been one hell of a race then from you. Oh, it's the LMP2 boys. Yeah, okay. Go on the inside, it's fine. You go on the inside too, it's also fine. Thank you. And then I will slot back in behind the Lexus. Yeah, goddamn, Jack. Very well done, man. To be honest, for how long you have been sim racing, I think you are like underestimating your own skill so much, because you are like, every time you either say that you are an average sim racer or a terrible sim racer, but you are like consistently mid-pack top split, and sometimes you pull off like one of these amazing results where it's like, okay, goddamn. This boy can really race, you know? Oh! The brake bias wanted to kill me there. Have to go for the off track. Yeah, but like genuinely, man, like if you have only been sim racing for like a couple of years, if you compare yourself, like people in Split 1 lobbies, like most of them will have been sim racing for multiple years, you know, having played multiple games, tried all of different things. They used to suck too. But the fact that after like 1 or 2 or 3 years you are already like a very consistent and very respectable Split 1 driver just says a lot, you know. Because there are way more people than you would honestly think that just never get to that level at all. April 2024. Yeah, that makes it even more crazy, bro. That's like, I don't know, man. Even if you were like a decent split 3 driver, that would also already be kind of impressive. But just the fact that you are like a solid split 1 driver is, yeah, very surprising. You should pat yourself on the back for that. Why is my TSC cutting so aggressively? You can even see it in the telemetry. This Lexus ahead of me has found another gear. I cannot keep up with them. As he starts making mistakes. If he makes mistakes, I can keep up with him. Okay, I'm braking essentially way too hard everywhere. And also just not really driving the good line.
That time was a 2:00.3.
I have my age-old problem of going too tight everywhere. Okay, that was nice braking. That was good. Too slow. I think my tires will be cooking at 98. But the Lexus will be cooking too. I think everyone will be cooking. I really gotta put some oil on my throttle pedal. It's squeaking, it's so annoying. I did try to put some grease on it, but it didn't help. Also because I don't know exactly where it is squeaking from. Oh, what am I doing? Come on, keep it on track. I might actually have to start paying attention to the off tracks too. Oops. Yeah, it's from my pedal, man. It's really annoying. I have to take care of it. But these pedals are honestly already quite old. I think they're like 5 or 6 years old. So they need some love. They need a bit of maintenance. Hello Jeff, thank you for joining me. Yeah, sadly I can only make it for the first race. The second one I cannot make it this time. I hope you accept my apologies in advance. Yeah, I have V3s. Exactly the same. I still think they're like pretty chill, and for the time they were pretty good, but currently there's like so many better options. Like the SimNet pedals, for example, they look awesome. And like for, what was it, like 300 bucks or something, you can have, oh, a freebie. Thank you. Another freebie? I think it will be another freebie. I am coming. Do not block me. Thank you. P2000s. From what brand are those? P2000. I do remember that name. Are those the Simpsons or like the one of the Sim-Magic? Oh yeah. I think Sim-Magic is a good brand for sure. I also heard like the Dan Suzuki being pretty positive about it. Especially their force feedback, he said, was really good. And you know, I am really not a gearhead myself. That's why all of this gear is like pretty old and it's secondhand, and I totally like don't give a crap. But I will say with all of the, with just how much nicer those new haptic pedals look, and how much more configurable they are for like 250 to 300 bucks, I do think it's worth it, and I am definitely considering picking up a pack in the future. Yeah, I heard about that. You can buy his old wheelbase, right? To be honest, I'm like seriously a really big advocate of buying secondhand gear, especially friggin' wheelbases, because they just don't wear out, you know? You can just use them forever. The bearings in there are basically self-lubricating, so as long as you don't blow it up by like actually abusing it and using it at max power when it is like 40 degrees Celsius outside, yeah, you can just use it forever, I think. And of course, it's nice to buy new wheelbases and buy the latest and nicest tech, but this crusty old DD1 is still working fine. Why is this LMP3 not passing me? I mean, he doesn't have blue flags on me, I guess that's why, but I thought he would be hounding me by now. I'm driving consistently now. I'm just going consistently slow. It's always just not a great situation to be in. At least we made it back to P8 from the pit lane. That's not too bad. I'll take that. You are now on the DD Plus or Pro base now, right, Jack? Like the 8 Newton meter one? Oh, this tire is so dead. Wow. It's just so dead. Okay, for next race, if I ever do this race again, open the goddamn front ducts. DD Pro, yeah, exactly. I think like that wheelbase did so much good for the sim racing community. Like finally it was affordable to buy a very usable, very somewhat affordable wheelbase from a reputable seller. Yeah, this track is absolutely nuts, man. And I am running 20 ducting at the front and 80 ducting at the rear, and my rears are just doing nothing all race. My fronts are just cooked. I think the Ferrari and the mid-engine cars will work really well on this track, to be honest, especially later on in the stint. Can I stop going over the sand? No, a little bit deep. Okay, there's fighting ahead. Maybe we can get another freebie here. I'll be very honest that I don't really have the pace yet on this track to keep up with them here at the front. They are fighting a lot. I'm even starting to gain on them. You have to be so extremely patient on this track. kind of painful. Like every time I think, okay, now I can go back on the throttle, but I have to wait like 2 or 3 more turns. Thank you, game. Once they stop fighting, they are driving away from me again, okay. Oh well. All I can do is try. Few more laps to go after this one.
Lap 2, 0, 0.
If it's so hot, I also just cannot do my aggressive driving style because it doesn't work. The heat, the fronts just die. Have to be more smooth. I think I'm apexing way too early there. Really bad line. Hey, it's Kulo! What up, man? Good to catch you. Good to see you tuning into the stream. Hope you are doing well too. Oh. We are doing some desert racing. As there is an LMP terrorist in my mirrors. Yeah, the front left, yeah. I did get it under 100 degrees now because I stopped pushing so hard, but... Of course, I cannot stop making off tracks. Pacienza. Be patient. Okay, 2 more laps. 13-second gap behind me. I don't think I can mess that up.
0.85.
It would take some very special maneuvers to mess that up. Come on, boys ahead. Fight a little bit more. Don't drive into me, man. Like, hello? You gonna flash me? Okay. If that was an I'm sorry flash, I will take it. But otherwise... I am angry at you. Beware, I'm very dangerous. Okay, you're gonna send it up the inside here? Go, go. Sapozhnikov. Damn, that's a name and a half. Stop parking it there. Come on, go on the throttle. Angry Olivier when sim racing is a very rare sight. You have to be a true dickhead to see the true Angry Olivier. You really have to try hard. Wait, is this Lexus messing up? Are you gonna give me like a run in the last laps here? Go off track or something. Mess it up. I believe in you. Oh, this was the last. Oh, we didn't get another lap. I thought we would get a 16th. Okay. Well, a P8 from the friggin' pit lane. That could be a lot worse. Whoa! What a rocket. TG, no chance, faker and double.
Log building finished.
Yeah, and that's always like one of those things that really bothers me a little bit with sim racing, you know, because yeah, Kulo, it's my favorite car, you know, American freedom power. So I have to make it look good. But like in sim racing, there's like so many grown ass men who sit in their $10,000 or pound sim rig and then they go join a race and all they do is make mistakes themselves and complain to others that they are dickheads and whatever and like, yeah, what are you doing, you idiot, blah blah blah. And I don't know, that just frustrates me so much, because if those people were to look at themselves when they were like younger, they would be like, damn, you are a dickhead. But because they are like old and washed, they cannot see it anymore. Hello Nick, how are you doing? We're going to do some TSC racing. Let's check the time. I hope. Yeah, it should be perfect timing. Hell yeah. Yes, I'm 100% talking about you specifically. And you and only you, Nick. I wanted to keep it anonymous, but... wait, not online. Hosted. We're gonna do some Spa-Francorchamps racing. TSC. There we go. Ah, good. We have a nice GT3 lineup. No worries, Jack. What should I do? Should I join the boys in the MP2s? Probably kind of fun. I low-key kind of want to go with this. So maybe I just have to. Look at this beauty. Angel Voices intensifies. Me too, yeah, hell yeah, Jack. Wait, hello? You're unable to join the server. Please try again later. Wait, did he change? Oh, that is probably why. Okay, let me try that again. Yeah. Yeah, probably because last week there were 1 or 2 intentional wreckers, I think. Which is, of course, never ideal to have in your community race. I did just accidentally leak the password, but I'm sure you guys won't tell. Shh. Join. MP Dwas. Paste that shit. Jose! Okay, guys, I'll be right back for a little bit. I have to take a quick wee. Few minutes. I'll be right back. Hola, I'm back. Let's see, we still have 2 minutes left to practice. I don't have a setup for this car, I don't have anything. So let's just use the default setup, get some fuel out of there. Ask you guys for some tips on the wait, we're racing in the dark, of course. Typical Jeff. Typical Jeff. Let's join the Discord. Say hello to the boys. Where's my mouse? Here, go. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
hello. Is that young
How
Olivier?
was the race?
That is young Olivier indeed. What a very nice French pronunciation. Do you want to know the real pronunciation?
Won't get it right.
No, no, that's all good. I don't really care anyway. Okay, I didn't get any practice in this car at all, so Let's just see how we do. Why is Dan in the GT3?
How was your race, Oliver?
Oh, pretty good. I finished 8th. I think, yeah, 8th. So considering I started from the pit lane, I would say that's a pretty decent result in split 1.
Nice.
Yeah, not too bad. I don't know, Bahrain or Lucille, I mean, is such a weird track. I still cannot get the flow of it. I will someday.
Run away!
What are you doing, man?
Run away!
Oh, you guys are watching football, no?
Casey just slammed it straight into the side of me. Got wheel damage. Well done, you numpty.
I'm running away!
You have
Run
to
away,
go in
mate.
with your fast repair.
No, car's good enough. The way this guy's going, he ain't going to survive. Yeah. Yeah, it's just taking him out. I'm up to P2. Or P3. I knew that was going to happen.
I'll mute myself for a bit. Good luck, all.
Oh, up to P2.
So, I'm back. Yeah, it's tiny pedal. It's only tiny pedal. I did change some stuff in the configuration. But honestly, not that much. And now it looks really cool, I think. 10 laps? I don't know. Let's just try it. I have no idea what I'm doing in this car, so let's just give it a shot. See how we do. It has some weird configuration options, the tiny pedal with like you can also like show filtered throttle overlays and stuff, but I think that's just less useful. All good, Jack. Have a nice dinner. Enjoy your meal, man. Jeff is always hoping, I think, that more than 50 people will join the server, so we are always on the Enduro layout. But we never have more than 30, I think. Even on Spa. Okay, let's get some heat in these bad boys. Break early. Still almost too late. Oh well. Oh. Oops. At least I have warm tires now. I also have hot rears. Ideal. Just ideal. Why is it so bright? Oh. Oh, no, no. Why do I go so tight? Can go way wider there. Okay. Brake at the line. Fine. I just hope I can keep up with some of them. No, I won't have the pace like I will have in the GT3, but okay. I like this car. I kind of want to learn it. Full commitment. Whip. Easy Katka. It's way more difficult in the GT3s. Yeah, I think so too, Jack. But this is like also one of those cars that like truly differentiates Le Mans Ultimate, you know? Because you can drive the GT3s anywhere. But like these LMP2 Evos, nope. And like you say, they drive really good as well. And this is also one of the few games where the aero somehow feels realistic with how the car actually loads through the corner. Because with many games it feels like the aero is just like a... Oh, you go at this speed, then you have this grip multiplier. But with LMU you can really feel... If the car has too much angle, etc., then you can feel that... the air starts washing the car white a little bit, or yeah, all kinds of strange effects that other games just seem to simplify. I mean, it was a lap. Let's see if it is a decent lap. I don't think so. Why do I keep going so wide there? I'm still driving my GT3 braking markers. I think I should just brake at 150 there. Just be safe. Okay, don't shift up so early. I'm not that far off. 204 in practice. Yeah, okay, that doesn't surprise me at all. At least there is like a ton more time to find if I stop making stupid mistakes. Oh. When you are coming from a front-engined GT3, this thing just feels so goddamn nimble. I might even have to increase my steering angle by a little bit, which is rare. By the way, I found a pro trick some days ago. Especially in the GT3 cars, it works like magic. When you're coming through the second part of Stavolo, just hit a TC override. But only do it in quali. Because it will make the car lose. Oh, I'm way too late, I think. Whoops. Luckily, I still have enough time. Wait, did I set a purple sector with Sledger in the server? Okay. That's not half bad. Brake here. Look at that. We made it through. Yeah, and even with like the default setup. Because generally the cars in LMU are really understeery unless you actually fix it in the setup. But with the LMP2, it's just aggressive from the start. Nice. That was beautiful. Lovely. Time everywhere. Yeah, still too tight. God damn it. I gotta stop being a wussy there. Ah, nice, Jack. Yeah, the Discord is still not like completely filled or full or whatever, but I will slowly start adding more and more information. And once we actually start asking each other for some questions, etc., there will be more and more useful information to actually find there. Of course, one of the things that will be kind of a struggle is that I'm using Resolve, so all of the tips that I'm sharing in terms of like video editing and stuff will be a bit different for you. But once you do actually start making the switch to Resolve, I would also be more than... Oh, why is this corner so difficult for me? Once I don't have arrow, I just bin it. Okay, one more. But if you eventually want to make the switch to Resolve, I would be more than happy to help you out. Make your first video in it. Because from what I've seen from CapCut is that it is really easy and nice to get started, and also really easy to get like a acceptable result. But once you like start to get a little bit more into the weeds and you want to do, I don't know, like cool edits for overtakes and stuff, and where you use extra camera angles, then it becomes a bit tough to use, you know? Because it's not made for that. It's made to make cool clips for TikTok. You know, I'm just trying to spread love a little bit. I'm really lucky in the sense that I have taught myself audio production for the last 20 years or something. 15, maybe. So I know quite a lot about audio and actually making music and stuff, and it's hard to understand if you don't have that knowledge, but it translates so extremely well to video editing. So it was for me like discovering video editing and learning Resolve was kind of like finding a second home, you know? Woo! Look at that, guys. I didn't mess it up. Let's see if I can do a decent lap now. No. Already failure. I'm ahead of Killcloth though. That's always a good sign. Okay, so far this is a good lap. Let's see if we can bring it home. Stay third. Nice. 4 tenths for free. Because I think like once I can actually follow cars and battle a little bit with them, I will be going way quicker. Especially without practice, I suck at qualifying. Okay, that was a nice last sector. Nothing to complain there. Okay, 6 tenths. Wait, did I beat Sledger? Okay. Ah, screw it. Let's take a quick break. Let's chill for a little bit.
Log building finished.
How long race? 30 minutes and it's 22 minutes, so it's 15 laps. Plus 1. Make the setup safe. Where's brake pressure? Cool. Tires were pretty happy, I would say. It's weird with this car because it's like so aerodynamics dependent. Once you actually start changing stuff on the car, you will instantly start noticing that it will bottom out at the rear, bottom out at the front, bottom out at one side and make it extremely understeery. Nice brake pressure, wait. Oh yeah, the best brake pressure. Of course, you were the first to notice that, Nick. You old edgelord. Sweaty little edgelord. Maybe I can stop pouring my drink all over myself. Would be nice. This has been one bad session. Hey, look at that, guys. I almost made it in the 204s. I'm almost there. I think I'll just risk it. Go down one step on the... I think I can pretty safely go up 2 steps. Kinda don't want to blow up in a 30-minute race though. It would be kind of stupid. LMU loves removing the roll bar on the rear. Like why? It's slow. Make this a little bit stiffer. I think this will be fine. yeah, for real. The fact that I recognize them all makes it kind of worse, to be honest. No points or prizes. Please give extra. Plenty of time to show your pace. No, I am Max. Sorry, I have to be a cheeky cunt. Ciao, ciao, Nick. Have a nice dinner. Hey, I'm not messing up the field this time. That's a really good start. There's still people on track. Wait, he's in the pits. Huh? Did our session crash? What happened here?
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Yeah, let's just go on track. I cannot mess that up anymore. We got Mr. Killcloth behind me. That's always dangerous. Some really quick guys in front of me. There are no. Still have a ton to learn in the LMP. To be honest, I'm surprised with my qualifying position. Fletcher must have had a terrible qualifying. Here we go, boys. Let's go. Race number 1 for the TSC.
Formation lap has started.
Big old burnout from Mr. Betty there. Nice, I'm looking forward to this race. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. Don't read the friggin' chat. Luckily we don't have damage in the start procedure. I'm such a prat. Time to drag the brakes a little bit. Some heat into the pressure. Oh good, should be fine. Let's go, let's go. And it's green. Yeah, that's Kier, buddy. That's Kier. Whoa! I'm very glad I pumped up the brakes. Okay, let's go. Nice. Very clean start from everyone. How we like to see it. They will most likely be on lower downforce than me, because these guys actually practice. Whoa, 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 what are we doing? What's going on over yonder? Why are we going slow? I thought we were racing. Okay, I can drive a tighter line there. I have to like lose all of my GT3 tricks again. Yeah, I can go much quicker there. Let's see if we can keep up with these guys. Still don't have any confidence, so I'm just gonna drive safe on entry. And see if I can gain some ground on exit. Whoa! Way too aggressive on the turn in. Okay, I just have to be smooth. Not too bad for first lap. 0 damage on the car. No contact.
13.08.
That was a bad exit. I'll take it. Probably my race will be with Arno and not with Mr. Parr ahead. Maybe I should stay in 5th there. Maybe I shouldn't shift up. Jack, if you're here, let me know. Okay. Not bad. That was bad. Really bad. You can't make me go deep that easily, Arno. This car is just too much grip. I need less downforce. Okay, let's try to do a decent lap here. Nice. That was a much better exit already. Let's try a 5th here in Eau Rouge works, or if I do have to shift up. Yep, that's much better, I think. Okay. Learning on the fly. I am keeping up with Mr. Parr somehow. Look at that. Wow, I didn't drive into the curb for once. Instantly finding a bunch of time. I'm now better at preempting the slide in the bus stop. I just know it will come at some point. I think we have a run here, boys. Big suck. Ooh. Round the outside. Round the outside. What a beaut. What a beaut. Oh, he made a mistake. Now I've missed a sledger behind me. Okay, he will be really rapid, I think. He must have just messed up his qualifying. Fletcher 1.2. Okay, let's see if we can keep this gap. I don't think so, but let's just try. Whoa, a freebie. A podium might actually be possible here, guys. Did I see another massive lockup there? I think I did. Just gonna take it slow. Safe. Securely. And I'm gonna make it to the end. Don't shift up here. Not yet, at least. DC override. Now we shift. I'm still not sure if it's faster or not. Can't be that bad. Bream, bream. Well, I think it's going really damn well. Holy moly. Started from P6 up into P2. Not a single mistake from me yet. I'm also just not going quick, but who cares? Woo! Of course, I have to keep it on track. Mr. Sledger made a mistake. 1.4 now again. Nice, that was a nice exit. Nice feline. Let's try 6th gear. Yeah, 5th is faster. Okay. Now we finally know for sure. Sledger behind me is quick, but I think he's just also making a little bit too much mistakes. If I can just keep running safely, I might even have second there. Of course, that is assuming I can keep it on the track. Which is quite a big ask, of course. Hot damn, this car is quick. I've been driving a lot of race room, touring cars, etc. GTs, as always. And then once you get in this car again, it's like, wow. This is a race car. No. That was terrible. Well, at some point Mr. Sledger will pass me. I don't think I can stop him. There's still too long on the clock. But it's looking good for P3. It's very surprising. Mr. Lyubayev. Lyubayev. God damn. Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I fucking murdered him. Oh no! I have to say sorry. He leaves the door open, thank you. Oh no! SRY. Now I have to press enter and then defend. Okay, and now I defend. I think that was 100% on me. I should have just given him more space there, but... I will go for it, Mr. Bach. Thank you. Mr. Zlatnik. Let's slot in behind these guys. I'll lock up. No problem. God damn. Feel so bad about running that guy off the road. Mr. Sledger 1.7. Okay. He seems to struggle a bit with traffic. Thanks for leaving the gap open, comrade. Appreciate it. Well, 2 seconds gap. It should be possible. We absolutely do. That is something that will have to come in the future though. Because before I put any more stuff on my desk, first I need like a decent keyboard mount and all of that stuff. Because I just don't have any space anymore. Like it just doesn't fit. I'll just go around you, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Hello Dan, yeah, sorry about that, bro. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Oh, 100% Kulo. 100%. And especially when you start making some content and start making some videos. Because you start out with a webcam and you're like, I look a little bit dark. And then you buy some lights. And then you have to buy some mounts. And then when you have some mounts, you're like, maybe I can upgrade the camera. And on it goes. But to be honest, I do think now that I have like a stream quality that is very nice. It could be much worse. Okay, let's just give this guy patience. Thank you. Who's this behind me? Okay, it's Mr. Sledger. Don't punt me, please. Okay, thank you. But also like all of the small accessory stuff that you don't really think of. Like I had to buy a USB hub to actually have enough ports. At least close to me here. So I bought like a cheap one. But that one was like underpowered. So once I actually plugged in my webcam and some other stuff, it just died on me. So now I had to buy another one that was a bit more expensive. And that one has like a power supply. And from there on you still have to buy USB adapters. Yeah. At some point it just becomes a nightmare, to be honest. But I'm very glad everything is working. That I can just hop online, do some racing. Without too much hassle, too much thinking. Okay, we still have 10 minutes to go. I still have Mr. Sledger behind me. Wait, he crashed. He legit just crashed. 10 seconds. Well. Well, I get another TSC podium just by driving consistent laps. Yeah. The pressure is off entirely. I wonder why Sledger was struggling so much. Like, maybe he was like really pushing, but generally he's way quicker than me in these LMPs. P1 doing still 204s. God damn. The guy is rapid. Pretty good, but it's a lot of work. I did drive to 19.9 here on Spa with a GT3 to kind of showcase all of the techniques that I will be showcasing. But I'm like trying to make a nice intro, you know, to in the first minute just really quickly and in a kind of cool way show everything that I will show in the video. Because I 100% understand that, like watching a 1 hour long video of just a guy talking and you don't know beforehand what it will be about and if it will be quality, then some people will be more willing to click away. So I don't know, I think I just have to make like the first minute really snappy, and from then on out I just return to my old course format and see if that works a little bit. But that is of course something I have to learn because I'm not a pro video editor. I will get there someday, but I'm not yet.
That time was a 2:06.35.
But it's gonna be a ton of stuff. Like it's gonna be so much stuff that it might even be like part A and part B for just block 3. Because I've been writing the script. I'm like 40% of the way done. And I compared it with how much pages it would be if it was a book. I already wrote like 35 pages. So yeah, at some point it legit just turns into a book and it becomes like 2 hours long, you know? So that is also something I have to keep in mind, that if it becomes too long, I have to just split it into A and B. Because I straight up just want to go over everything, you know? Like saving fuel by lifting and coasting, but also saving fuel by using more friction and just braking less, etc. All of the small stuff that I do and don't really think about. And that's like the weird thing with sim racing. Like when I'm driving now, I could try to explain to you what I'm doing and I could kind of give you some references and stuff to look out for. But it is still very, very complicated to actually fully explain something. To the point where they actually build up an understanding of, okay, I know how the car works and I try a different car now and I already know how it will most likely work. You know, because that is the level I kind of want you guys to get to. Oh, thank you, man. That's really awesome to hear. Sometimes I get messages from people on a similar level like you, and they also share some of their lap times and etc. And it's always just remarkable to see how quickly they start improving, like once they actually know what to focus on, you know? I think that's also like the tricky thing with sim racing, because you can just do laps by yourself all day and not really see any improvement unless you actually go looking for it and know where to find it. But what I really hate about sim racing these days, like the modern version of sim racing, is that everything is about selling setups and stuff, you know? Like there are some really good guides and tutorials out there, but they make it very, very clear that the main thing they want to do is sell you setups. And I'm like, yeah. Setups don't make that much of a difference anyway. I'm still putting in some decent pace here. Kind of driving in no man's land. But oh well. If everyone around me is making mistakes, what can I do? Yeah, exactly. But like with how social media and stuff works these days is like they have to make it seem like everything they show you and they want to sell you, for example, is like the #1 magic trick that will make you an alien, right? But while in reality it is legit all of those small things combined plus practice and a little bit of talent that is actually the key. But that is not marketable, you know? It is not fancy to say like, yeah, you just have to practice like 4 hours a day and then you will become rapid by yourself, you know? No. People just want to buy the new haptic pedal feedback thing and then feel like, oh, now I will be Max Verstappen. But of course, yeah, that's just not how it works. Hell yeah, coolo. No, but I really don't want to be negative or something at all, but I also don't like it when beginners and people who are new to sim racing just get taken advantage of in terms of their wallet, you know? Because that is like the #1 thing that bothers me a lot. I have seen it within my personal life with friends of mine. I have seen it with colleagues. I have seen it with people from all around the world. Is they get into sim racing with a controller or with like a keyboard or something and they enjoy it. And so they buy a Logitech wheel or Trustmaster wheel or something affordable. And then they find out that they're not really that good yet with steering wheel and with pedals and, you know, like actually building up that muscle memory. But then they instantly think it's because I don't have a rig, or it's because I don't have nice pedals, or it's because I don't have a DD1 wheelbase, you know, all that sort of stuff. And then they just look at the Fanatec website all day. It's like, it's 3,000 euros. It's 3,000 euros. Maybe I do it. It will be amazing, you know. And then the second they decide to do it and they get a package at home, they're like, maybe this sim racing thing is not for me because I'm not good enough at it yet or whatever, you know. Maybe it's just too much of a time investment. And don't get me wrong, the only reason why I have this rig is because people did that and I could just buy it second hand of them. Oh, thank you, Mr. Lyubiev. But I really always think like the more people we have in sim racing, the better it would be, you know? I want to see not just 10 splits, but 100 splits. 1,000 splits. 420 splits. We made it! Woo! P2. What a result. While chatting out of my ass. I have to say sorry to the guy who I killed. I have to find out who it was.
Log building finished.
Let's see who it was. I think it was like... Oh, Mark Raffs. Wow, look at that. P2 in this field. No friggin' slouches either. Still almost 2 seconds of the pace, but it's fine. Ilklov didn't make it. Arno didn't make it. So many DNFs, well. Oh well. You can't be perfect always, sadly. Well, with that, I'm going to call the stream, guys. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Wasn't too long of a stream, but yeah, just doing some racing. I hope you will all tune in next time. I've been OSW-Sim-Sports. Ciao, everyone.